Robert probably got my message, you know. I sent him a message. You know that... that photograph? Well, I went and sat next to the pipe, you see. And let him tell Robert that I'm down here in a cellar. It's not really much of a clue, but... You know, Robert's a good detective. And Robert will find me.
Bless, O Lord, this ring to be a sign of the vows by which this man and this woman have bound themselves to each other. You may place the ring on Anna's finger and repeat after me. Anna, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
Anna, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
And with all that I am and all that I have.
And with all that I am and all that I have.
I honor you in the name of God.
I honor you in the name of
Boss, can I get you anything?
I could kill him.
You mean Anna's kidnapper?
No, Scorpio.
What now?
Damn it.
Must be pretty bad.
Yeah, he still loves her.
How do you know?
Because I heard him admit it, that's how I know.
To your face?
No, not to my face. He doesn't have the guts to do that, but he wouldn't deny it either. But I know I am right.
That kind of complicates things.
Yeah, why do you think he refuses to let me have anything whatsoever to do with the investigation? He wants to be the one to save her.
Oh, boss, what difference does it make as long as she's found?
Oh, he couldn't hold on to her in the first place. Now he's relying on this great grandstand play to win her back. And what am I supposed to do? Just stand back and let it happen? Yeah, the hell I will.
How are you going to play it?
Well, I've got to do the one thing I didn't want to do. I've got to rely on Jerome more heavily than ever.
Boss, you're getting in deeper and deeper and deeper.
Do you think I don't realize that? The only thing I can do is save Anna. Nothing else matters.
I wish there was something else to do.
You and me both. Unfortunately, Rescue is only half the problem. Once we get her back, I'll have a hard enough time trying to keep her.
Not to mention the gorilla on your back.
Yeah, Jerome.
Yeah, he called while you were gone.
He's got news of Anna?
No. But he just wanted to let you know that the shipment was coming in ahead of schedule.
How far ahead of schedule?
A few hours.
What?
I told him you wouldn't like it.
Oh, what difference does it make? Who cares these days what I like and what I don't like? I've got to do exactly what he wants. I can't afford to antagonize the one man who can help me.
Boss, you can't let Jerome walk all over you. You give him an inch, 1 inch, and he'll take the whole 9 yards.
Once he's led me to Anna, I'll come to some arrangement with the organization. Until then, well, I need Jerome much more than he would ever need me.
That's what worries me.
I've got to be especially careful with Robert, however, though. I can't let him even suspect anything. If he knew that we were smuggling liquor in this place, he'd take great pleasure in pinning me up against the wall. He'd throw both of us back into prison. If you can't beat the competition, then eliminate it.
Boss, Scorpio's too busy to worry about what in hell we're doing.
Yeah, he better be. Why don't you get out of the basement and get ready for the shipment? Enough work to do this evening.
What are you going to do?
I'm going over to the hospital. I want to see Robin. I won't be able to see her later.
Boss, I think you should be here when the shipment comes in.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't miss it for the world. just wish there was some way I could think of to get Robert on the other side of town for this afternoon.
Now what?
Having a bad day, are we?
The worst.
No leads?
I've been too busy to check into anything at the moment.
What have you been up to?
Playing office politics.
Life of a commissioner, old buddy.
What have you two been up to?
We went through all your records of past cases.
Anything stand out?
No, nothing definite, but we did pull a few. Why don't you take a look at these yourself? Maybe it'll jog your memory.
Possible. Look at them later.
Look, Robbie, you know, you keep the lousiest records in the world. If the IRS ever came after you, you wouldn't be able to prove a thing.
Well, the IRS are the least of my problems right now.
No, I still think you should write down more detailed accounts of your investigations.
For moments like this.
Exactly. You can't keep everything in your head.
Look, I'll take a look at these later, all right?
So you haven't found out anything about Anna?
Well, as it turns out, I've wasted a lot of time this morning.
What were these office politics you were talking about?
Well, the state commissioner dropped by to pay me a little visit.
Oh, really? I don't suppose he stopped in to congratulate you on a job well done.
You'd heard I have the entire department out chasing after Anna.
What's wrong with that?
And one or two other cases on the books around here.
I'm not neglecting them. I refuse to take the priority off Anna's case. That's it.
What did Case say when you told him that?
Well, he seemed to buy it. However, I get the feeling if I don't wrap this investigation up quite soon, there's going to be additional pressure applied to diversify.
Uh-huh.
We'll wrap up the case fast, but for Anna's sake.
Yeah, well, Case wasn't the only person that called in. Lavery stuck his face in the door.
What do you want?
His attitude left a lot to be desired.
He wants to be part of the investigation, right?
Well, how can I put it? That was his reason for coming in here. It wasn't what he ultimately said to me.
Is this a guessing game or what?
Well, he accused me of trying to get Anna back for myself. You ever heard of anything so ridiculous?
What made him say that?
The guy's obviously out of his mind. Claims I have some sort of a hero complex. And I'm keeping him out of the investigation so that I can rescue Anna and take all the credit for it.
And she'll be so grateful that she'll leave him and come back to you?
I guess that's the way it's supposed to work in television series. If the guy wasn't so consumed by jealousy and rage, he'd see that I only want what is best for her. Well, I mean, all I care about is just simply getting her back.
Right, that's what's most important.
Of course it is. It's some sort of contest between the two of us. I'm a cop. It's my job to solve this case. The guy's going to get in the way.
Robert, what set him off in the first place? I mean, did he just burst in here with accusations, or did you say something to set him off?
I guess he, I guess he heard me pleading my case to the commissioner. I think I may have said something about being in love with her. But hell, look, we're all in love with a big deal. Listen, I don't have the time to sit around here and hold the hand of some jealous husband who hasn't the slightest idea of what law enforcement is all about. I'm concerned about Anna, and that's all there is to it. Yes.
Excuse me, Commissioner, but did you want me to do the office? You haven't been gone long enough for it to be cleaned.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit of a wreck.
Oh, it won't take me more than half an hour or so.
Okay.
Well, why don't we go visit Robin while she cleans?
That's a good idea. Then you can go through these files when we get back.
Good. Get me out of everybody's hair.
All right. Take my call.
All right. Leave me alone. He's going to come back. He's got to come back.
it was awful, Amy. That child who's so full of love and love of life. And she just stares at you.
I know, it's like she doesn't even know that any of us are there.
I tried so hard to reach out to her, really contact her. She wouldn't even meet my gaze.
I know, it's heartbreaking.
Can you imagine how Robert feels?
And Duke.
Speaking of that, any word about Anna?
I heard the tail end of a news report on the radio coming over here, and all that they said was that Anna's still missing and that the authorities are releasing no further information.
Well, they'll find her because they have to.
I hope you're right for Robin's sake.
You, said you wanted to talk about Bobby.
Yeah. You know, I'm there with her all day, every day, and I see how much pain she's in. And Ruby, I just wish that there was something I could do to help her.
Well, she needs all the support from her friends she can get.
I know. I just feel so bad for her. And, well, you know, I am sort of an authority on being lonely.
Well, it's double for Bobby because Jake left so suddenly.
I know. One day she's a happily married woman, and the next day she's coming home by herself to an empty apartment.
And blaming herself for everything that happened.
She's also trying to work herself to death.
Well, that's one way to avoid it all.
It's not a very good way.
We all know that. You have to face up to it sometime.
I just don't want her to have to face it alone. I mean, I know that she has you and she has everybody else at the Brownstone, but, well, I just want her to know that I'm there for her. I mean, if she needs a shoulder to cry on, I have too.
I'll tell her you're really in her corner.
Thanks, Ruth.
Thank you for caring.
Listen, why don't you go get a table? I'll join you in a minute.
Yeah, more than likely you're going to send Ruby over here so you can be alone with Amy.
What? Would I do that to you, Walt?
In a minute.
Get out of here. Hi. Fancy meeting you here.
See, I told you, you just can't keep away from me.
Dining without me again, I see?
And I noticed you're doing the same.
Well, actually, I got an offer I couldn't refuse.
What's her name?
Scotty Baldwin. He invited Tom, Walt, Simone, and me to lunch.
Be sure to have the waiter test your food before you eat it.
And why's that?
I just wouldn't trust him, that's all.
Why? He seems like a nice guy to me.
Famous last words. Scott Baldwin is not what he seems to be. If I were you, I'd watch out.
He's always pulling something.
Well, him buying me lunch can't possibly do me any harm. Listen, I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself. I hold my own with Scotty Baldwin anytime. I'll join you guys in a minute. Listen, if I'm not back by midnight, call the posse out after me.
Patrick, I'm not kidding.
Bye. Bye.
Well, I wonder why Scott Baldwin is hanging out with the residents of General Hospital.
I don't know. But I do know that it could only mean trouble for everyone.